Yo, what's going on, guys? Anthropix here. So today I have a new election prediction video for you. This would be in a hypothetical 1v1 Pete Buttigieg versus Joe Biden Democratic primary. Now, to start off, I want to say I think Joe Biden would be favored in this. Pete Buttigieg is surging recently, especially in states of Iowa, and even New Hampshire is gaining some ground, but I think Biden would be favored in this contest, so we'll get off to the video now. I think Biden would win in Washington. I think he'd win in Oregon and California as well. The more coastal elites are going to side with Biden over Buttigieg. I think Biden would win the more rural conservative states like Montana, Idaho, and Wyoming. I think Biden would probably win in Nevada. He'd win Utah. I think Buttigieg would win Colorado, actually. I think Colorado is a state that's going to be like kind of a surprise that would vote for Buttigieg. I think Arizona, I think they're more worried about the border wall there, and Biden and Obama didn't really do much for it, so I think Arizona would go for Buttigieg. I think New Mexico would also go to Buttigieg, probably. Hawaii, actually, I think Hawaii would go to Biden. I think Alaska would go to Biden as well. Texas, I think, would definitely go for Biden. He has a lot of support there now. Oklahoma, I think, would go for Biden. Kansas would go for Biden. So would Nebraska and the Dakotas. Buttigieg doesn't really have that rural conservative appeal that Joe Biden does, especially in the South. So Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, South Carolina, they're all going to go for Joe Biden. Pete Buttigieg also doesn't really have that great of an appeal to African American voters, so Georgia's going to go for Biden. I think Biden would win Florida as well. North Carolina, definitely for Biden. Virginia as well. I think Kentucky and West Virginia, both of these states are kind of more progressive than the Democrats that are there. They do like the rural Republicans still, but I feel like Biden and Obama kind of killed the coal industry. So I feel like Buttigieg would probably win in both those states over Joe Biden. Iowa, I think Iowa would go for Pete Buttigieg. This is kind of where you see Buttigieg support mainly in the Rust Belt that Joe Biden just doesn't have. So Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, I think they would all go for Pete Buttigieg. I think Buttigieg probably, in my opinion, him and Bernie are the best candidates to beat Trump in the Rust Belt. That's not saying I think they would, but I think they have the best chance of any Democrat. Biden just doesn't really have that same appeal. Biden just doesn't have that same appeal. District of Columbia, D.C., that'll go for Biden. Maryland, Delaware, New Jersey, Connecticut, New York, that'll definitely all go for Biden. I think Biden will win Rhode Island. I think Massachusetts could get close. I think Hillary won it last time. I feel like Biden will probably win it this time too. If it's 1v1 Biden versus Buttigieg. Vermont and New Hampshire. I think Vermont honestly would go for Pete Buttigieg. They kind of like Bernie. They kind of like the candidate that's more to the left, and Buttigieg is more to the left than Joe Biden is. New Hampshire. I think New Hampshire would probably go for Joe Biden. I know things are getting a lot closer in New Hampshire, and Buttigieg's numbers are improving. But I feel like even if he won Iowa, if it's 1v1, Biden would probably win in New Hampshire. And then the state of Maine, I think Joe Biden would win the state of Maine. So that's my election prediction for Joe Biden versus Pete Buttigieg. And I think this would probably not be too close based off these numbers. I did winner take all in the state, so Biden would become the nominee in this scenario. I think in a real life scenario like this too, it'll probably be closer, but Joe Biden would probably still win. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more content. I'll see you in the next video.